Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bridges misses. And here's Utah. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the board. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Paul outside. Let's go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Paul outside. Now the pass to Crowder. Booker outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Paul with the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Conley. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley gets the bucket.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Fires for 3. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul against Mitchell. Paul goes in. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Booker with no one around. That one wide left.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Conley surveying the D. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Al Paul following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanović.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Ball against Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Paul outside for 3. Booker. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges against O'Neal. Here's Ayton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Gay. The Suns getting the bucket. McGee with the block. Suns trail by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Basket good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Oni. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Jazz with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Johnson, the pass to McGee, and he gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Ingles in the corner. Here's Gay. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. So Utah ends up going with the new group. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Payne dishes to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Whiteside, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Payne. Back to Johnson for the lead. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Rudy Gay on the way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Suns trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Payne kicks to Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Dishes it to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Over Kaminsky. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Sun substitution.
Ball surveying the floor. Here's Ayton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Crowder kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah leading. Pass to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Whiteside sends it back.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Paul's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The pass to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Ayton. Over Whiteside. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
Well, the bio says 7 feet and 265. Whiteside usually finds a way to get the shot to go despite being hit, thanks to those numbers. Incredible strength.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Clarkson, the shot's good on the assist by Engel. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Jazz. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Paul. And here's Clarkson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter. And Paul launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Utah out in front. They're up by 10. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Mitchell following the basket by Chris Paul. Conley finds Mitchell. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And Paul launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Paul with the ball. Passes it to Booker. Crowder with it. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz leading by 11. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Crowder. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Now Booker. Now here's Bridges. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Crowder's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Outside Conley. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley against Paul for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
2 minutes
Now here's Paul.
in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Paul.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Paul against Conley. And the pass to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Here's Gobert. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from 8.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker looking around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from the wing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
For 3, Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert kicks it out to Mitchell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. O'Neal from long range. And the 3 ball is good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
small forward. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Puts one up from 19. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Porter, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Gordon. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Outside Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. Mitchell misses. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Murray passes to Gordon with a 9-footer. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Porter, to the inside. Barton, blocked. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal, low block shot, and it's Utah scoring again.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Gordon. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Gobert with the bucket.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Pass to Porter. Gobert against Jokic. Back to Porter. Inside, just 4 to shoot. Jokic, no good. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. The 3 from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Murray against Conley. Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Now here's Murray to the middle. And Barton gets it to go.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who who's gotten free.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Give him 8 points now.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. It almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half a hundred.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Murray against Conley. Gordon on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Murray against Bogdanovic. Murray's shot is good.
Boy, it's a lot of fun watching Murray operate in these types of situations. Keeps his composure and drains the high-pressure shot. That's pretty impressive.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The drive by Porter. Barton, the pass to Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Murray against Conley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
For 3, O'Neal. And it's Denver with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run, Bogdanovic knows how to create scoring opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Barton left side. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Bogdanovic. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Murray against Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet.
Utah.
We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the
To the inside. Porter. And And then Porter with the dunk.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best five-man passer for sure.
And another miss by Utah.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Here's Oni, defended by Murray. Pass to Clarkson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Honey. Up top, Whiteside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Morris against Whiteside. Green, counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Green's got his first 2 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Clarkson for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Morris for three. No good on the buzzer beater.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Nuggets on D. Trailing by 2. Clarkson passes to Gay.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
And the Nuggets shooting a fantastic 57%. Now Morris. Here's Rivers. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Now here's Morris. He's guarded closely. Pass to Najee. Lots of room. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender, and I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Free throw no good for Whiteside. The Nuggets trail. Here's Rivers, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's picked off. Pass to Morris. This for the tie. And the layup is up and in. Morris has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the middle.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 8 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists now in the game. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. His teammates are open. He finds them on time and on target.
Outside Mitchell. Off target from outside. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Gobert inside, covered by Jokic. Gobert with the bucket. 10 points for him.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Murray passes to Barton. And he drives in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Down low. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Porter. And count the back. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Defensive foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
To the paint. Goes back up. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Jokic. Porter finds Jokic. Now here's Barton. Clock at 4. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And so it's Denver. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Conley against Murray. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Yes, it's good.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Jokic with it. Defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block. Outside Murray. To the inside. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Porter. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For 3, O'Neal. Porter pulls it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gordon with a steal. Barton outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Knocked loose. Outside Mitchell. He shoots. The Jazz again can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's the double team with Porter. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Left block, shot on the way. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Barton outside. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, sprinting up the court aggressively, Barton seizing any opportunity to get scores in these situations.
To the middle. Here's Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. Here's Gordon. Murray from outside. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson finds Ingles. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. And here's Whiteside. Covered by Jokic. Whiteside can't get it to go. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
4 on the clock. Oni. Off target with the 3. Harden outside. So no problem for Denver. They get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Clock at 6. Booker in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Jokic passes to Murray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Crowder with the steal. Porter against Bridges. Passes it to Paul. Inside and stolen by Gordon. Here's Porter and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Jay Crowder. 4 on the clock. Over Paul. They get the rebound. Jokic on the follow.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Porter. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Barton against Booker. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
The kick out to Porter. The pass to Jokic. Murray outside. It's good from long range.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
On the wing, Bridges. Murray against Paul. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. And the rejection by Eaton. Bridges against Porter. Bridges kicks to Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Nuggets on D. Paul outside to the paint.
2
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
now,
first
you
personal
know
foul.
this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 3-point lead. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Porter passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
To the middle, here's Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Bridges inside the three-point line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. A good close contest so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Murray outside. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. Denver needs to get off his shot. Puts it up from 12. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Ball against Murray. Paul is doubled. He feeds it to Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing. And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. This offense just continues to impress.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Outer dishes to Bridges. For the 3. And it's Paul missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Booker the pass to Paul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level of the Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Aji's checked in. Green comes in for Gordon. Rivers, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And McGee kicks to Kaminsky. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Rivers looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Green. And he converts the layup.
Jeff Green.
Green's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payne passes to Shamet. Over Rivers. And it's Shamet missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Payne in the post. He's against Morris. Now here's Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. McGee trying to break free. And the shot is good from Johnson. And the Suns lead by 1. Morris passes to Najee. Back to Morris. To the inside. Pass to Rivers. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Payne looking around. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Rivers with it. Back to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Payne passes to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Payne kicks to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morris passes to Rivers. Morris with the ball. Working on Payne. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Here's Dozier. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assist goes to.
And the Nuggets lead by 3.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Passes it to Rivers. Takes it inside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Morris passes to Najee. They double him with Payne. Kicks it to Rivers. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Payne in the post. He's guarded by Rivers. Morris against McGee. Over Green. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Driving inside. It's good. Morris has got 6.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The pass to Shamet. 1:30 left in the third. Inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Morris kicks to Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Dishes it to Green. Pass to Rivers. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Passes it to Shamet. Now here's Kaminsky. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson outside. He kicks it to McGee. To the paint. Here's Payne. Can't connect from short range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Kept alive. Here's McGee. Gets it off. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker looking around. That one doesn't go. Denver in the lead. Outside for Murray. A 3. Barton outside. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Paul against Murray. To take the lead. And they'll get another chance.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the middle. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Barton. The pass to Murray. Driving the lane. He throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Murray against Paul. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Barton. Knocks it loose. Paul outside. Fires the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Bridges outside. Kicks it to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots the three. Here's Crowder. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic inside. He's against Bridges.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Aaron Gordon. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Booker. Here's the three. Here's Crowder. Ayton inside. Jokic defending. Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have better shot selection. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And there's the feed to Ayton. And yes, it's good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porter dishes to Murray. Five on the clock. Jokic kicks to Porter. Wow, through the contact. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Devin Booker shifting gets himself into the paint. So aggressive, and it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
That's his first personal.
They've led by as much as 10. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And Denver has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Gordon. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. No good that time. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul passes to Booker.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges, left side. Outside Paul. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Booker for 3. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Mitchell against Booker. Back to Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Paul against Conley. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. With the drive, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Conley. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Suns leading. Now Paul. Pass to Crowder. Now Ayton puts up a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
That's good from Paul. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booker. Out to the wing. 1:10 left in the first. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
He's off on the second. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Uncovered. And too long on the shot. Utah trailing here. Mitchell finds Gobert. Oh, a clear foul there on the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, you've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Paul. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So the Jazz 5 right now. At the 2 and the 3, it's Mitchell and Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Oni in at the 1. Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Rebounded by Gay.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Whiteside.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Utah leading. Pass to Whiteside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. No good. And the Suns shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Bridges passes to Crowder. Rebound, Utah. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, did you see that finish?
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job. They have no answer defensively inside.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Paul against Clarkson. Left side Booker. Here's Crowder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Second chance shot. Ayton.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, Not in my house.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Oni for three. Utah, the rebound.
They're really working the paint now.
The Suns trailing. Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Into the lane. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Pass to Crowder. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Driving inside.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul to the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
1:03 left in the first half. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Down low. Here's Crowder, and it's rejected. They get it back. Aiden passes to Booker. Over Gay. Booker can't get it to go. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Whiteside can't get it to go. Outside Booker. Bridges down low, defended by Gay, and it's Crowder missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Honey, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Ingles has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Paul. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 6.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick and roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at a...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing by at the post. And that...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Kaminsky, right side. Back to Shamet. Soft touch off the glass. Shamet's got his first basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Conley against Payne. Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep. The Suns clear it. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Payne. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Left side Conley. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich down low, working on Kaminsky, and down it goes. 2 points.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Payne against Conley, and here is Kaminsky. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet from downtown. Another three for Phoenix.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Kaminsky with the help. Conley with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up, and we're going to have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to McGee. Johnson with it. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Johnson. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Kaminsky with the help. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. 1:53 left in the third quarter here. Payne against Conley. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. Outside Payne. Kaminsky with it. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer O'Neal. They get it back. Gobert. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
It's Shamet on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. To the right side. And here's Payne outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, a pretty consistent score throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Paul. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton with the stuff.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. From deep, Conley. He drops it from range. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
And here's Paul. He has 6. To the paint. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Conley against Paul. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Paul against Conley, and stolen by Gobert. For three, O'Neal drills it from deep. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Paul passes to Aiden. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's a three from Paul. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Now Gobert. Covered by Crowder. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Such a wide open look.
Bogdanovic is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side, Paul. To the inside. Mitchell against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. All by himself. The finish. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. The baseline J is off the mark.
those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
From deep, Conley. Hauled in by Paul. And here are the Suns now. 9-point game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the long J.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker fires from way outside.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Conley. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah with the W. This was a hard-fought...
thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Wide open look here for Murray. And Brent in this one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams. And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Barton finds Jokic. The kick out to Barton. And a miss there on the triple.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter passes to Gordon. Murray outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 6 points.
Murray could score without dominating the ball, and in that time off the catch and shoot.
You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Here is Porter. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell outside. And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And that one drops.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Barton. Left side, Gordon. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic. 8 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Conley against Gordon. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray kicks to Gordon. Porter with the steal. Down low. Utah with the rebound. There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 4. Barton outside. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Puts up a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
The pass to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
So let's see how they play the clock.
Jokic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Jokic has not only started to show the signs of his talent, but he's really galvanized this team and brought these guys together. It's nice to see.
Now here's Conley. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Here's Jokic. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean,
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Gordon against Mitchell. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Passes to O'Neal. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. For 3, Mitchell. He can't hit that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Barton outside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Murray. Pulls it up. They get it again. Gordon dishes to Barton. Back to Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Porter kicks to Murray. To the inside. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Outside Conley. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Whiteside, banked in off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Denver. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Barton, no luck. Jazz trail by 16. And so they foul intentionally. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for the Nuggets.
There's a minute left now here in the second. Here's Gay. Whiteside trying to break free. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Morris passes to Rivers. Morris outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Najee. He kicks to Morris. Here's Dozier. To the paint. Here's Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets leading by 15. Now Morris. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Pulls from the top of the key. From deep. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 4 assists, and that's going to do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. It's Najee in at the center position. And the second free throw, good. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Oney. And there's the pass to Gay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Morris kicks to Rivers. Going inside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go with a three. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed. Dozier kicks to Morris.
Now the feed to Green. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Gay passes to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gay trying to break free. And good that time.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Gay against Morris. Passes it to Dozier. Now Rivers. Shot from the wing. And too long on the shot. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Gay. It's rebounded by Dozier. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Here's Honey. Pass to Ingles. Whiteside trying to break free. Ingles can't get it to go. To the middle. Rivers kicks to Dozier. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Rivers has got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Whiteside, no good. The Nuggets leading by 20. Pass to Green. Morris outside. Here's Rivers from 18 feet away. Morris with the bucket.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Jazz shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Gay. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Morris outside. Rivers dishes to Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Oni. Inside. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. There's the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Rivers. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Whiteside and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
He's off on the first.
Whiteside, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Whiteside is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Whiteside, and Jokic slams it in.
Ho, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Utah shooting about 42% so far. Outside Conley. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Martin against Mitchell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Jazz trail by 19. They double-team Conley. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The kick out to Porter. The offensive rebound.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The dish to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Denver grabs the miss. And here we go. And Barton is going to throw it down hard.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there. He gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, we see this time to time from Murray. When he's locked in, and he's completely locked in, he'll carry the offense.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Barton, no luck. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Hey, you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Porter passes to Jokic. Tries it from 19, and that one's good by Porter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Whiteside kicks to Conley. Pocket 6. They double-team Conley to the inside. Here's O'Neal. And the layup falls. O'Neal's got his first basket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
Now, serving up feeds all night long, he was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Outside Conley. Pass to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Back to Conley. And he drops it in from the low post.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Murray looking around. And it's blocked by Conley. Whiteside with it. Outside Conley. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
And so it's Denver taking care of business. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Really left him alone that time.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there, but the result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Paul. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Crowder.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
And the basket by Bridges.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Barton. Jacks up a 3. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's the break. Ayton passes to Bridges. And it's Phoenix with another.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Will it go? Paul with a steal. Booker against Barton. Up top, Crowder. Takes it inside, and Crowder with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Murray against Paul. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Paul with it. Now Porter defending. Paul against Porter. Out to Bridges. From outside the arc. That shot no good. And it's Denver the other way. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Gordon with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Porter outside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Pass to Crowder. Porter against Paul. Now Aiden over Jokic. Aiden, no good. Here's Porter. So it'll be two. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Left side Murray. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, leading. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Barton, the pass to Porter. Back to Barton. Fires the three. Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. It's deflected. They get it back.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
No good on that one.
At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon.
And the second free throw is good. The Suns leading. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. His first shot attempt. Three-pointer, Bridges. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Murray passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Trying.
Joker indeed, Ali. Thanks for that. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto to the big league team.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Murray finds Jokic. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter. 1:14 left in the first half. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The drive by Porter. Can't connect from short range.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Releases. Knocks it loose. Gordon with a steal. Porter with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's a 3 from Paul. Outside Booker, 5 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. Denver in the lead.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Out to Bridges. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points. And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the Suns. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Morris against Payne. Morris outside. To the inside. Najee. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Pass to Shamet. McGee with it. Outside Payne. Now Kaminsky. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Dozier. Here's Rivers. McKee with a double team. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Morris outside. Inside, here's Najee, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Johnson finds Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Kick out to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Payne's got his first basket.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Dozier. Green with the ball. Here's Najee.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Payne against Morris.
Denver foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Shaman. Tipped away. It's Shaman on the wing.
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look. Great job by this coaching staff.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Back to Green. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Shaman. Bridges against Porter. Outside Payne. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon, covered by Crowder. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Gordon's got 7 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Payne, pass to Booker. Pass to Aiden. From down in the low post, it goes.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. Murray finds Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside. Aiden in the high post. Goes up from the top of the key. Barton against Booker. Here's Crowder. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Barton. From deep. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Well, the Suns shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Ball passes to Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Offensive rebound. Crowder, that's good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Crowder grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good chance here for Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Murray passes to Jokic.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Paul with it. Barton covering. And Aiden gets it to go.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Ball against Murray. Gordon left side. On the wing, Porter. They grab their own miss.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Murray against Paul. Now Jokic. Back to Murray. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And here are the Suns now. Bridges passes to Aiden. That shot missing. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And he makes it on the layup.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Murray with it. Martin outside. So the Nuggets with it. Boy, they didn't make it. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.